Yo, it's your boy R.O.
Your man Six Shooter.
Lady Nix.
Your girl Shell.
And this is the Feed the Culture Mix Show. What's up, people? How y'all feeling today?
Pretty good, man.
Feeling great.
I mean, like last time we was talking about you and this damn hot sauce. So give us an update on that.
But guess what? I got some through the mail on Tuesday.
From Mexico?
From Mexico. I did 3 bottles. I was loved in Mexico. What you mean?
Spend more money, that's it.
I didn't spend nothing.
What?
Okay,
Wow.
Yeah. You know.
Enough. Next subject. Next person.
Like
Is it the hot sauce that you got confiscated, or is it different?
Different. They threw it away in front of me. It's different ones.
You should have told it.
But someone thought enough of me to send me some more. That's all I'm gonna say.
What was the brand of the hot sauce, by the way?
Oh no, hot sauce from Mexico. It was like habanero and like 2 other kinds. It was 3 different ones. So now I got all the 3 different hot sauces in the States.
But how does it taste though?
I haven't tasted it yet.
So that motherfucker might taste like Crystal's Red Hot or Texas Pete, but you gonna risk it all for some shit because it's from Mexico.
Because you might got some.
Because I don't have it here.
What's this shit that he gonna end up be promoting? Frank's. I put that shit.
The Frank's
Red Hot sauce.
That's
for like buffalo chicken dip and stuff.
I mean Frank's Red, like that shit nasty. I feel like the best hot sauce of all time.
Texas Pete.
Texas Pete go with everything.
Frank's is for your buffalo chicken dip. That's what it's for.
Like, you ever had some fried fish with some Texas Pete?
Hell yeah, from Newport News.
Like listen, like
from Bad News.
I'm about to start slobbering.
Like look, like, but no, hear me out. You get the fried,
like the hood sandwich with the white bread. Yeah.
But like, no, you get the fried fish.
Yes.
And then you get the mac and cheese next to it. And the juice from the mac and cheese and the drink mixing. Yeah. And then you put the Texas Pete
on top of it.
Mama mia. Like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta go out the way to get that.
But hold on, but think about this, like, but you ever notice like when you look at how like I just described that platter, like that's something that how we would eat, like if we watching TV and shit, like
yes,
like you just sit down and dig into shit. So you know, it's only right that we kick it off with something that's really getting the shit moving right now. Like,
where you going?
I'm going back to Cali. Bel Air Review.
Oh yes, that's my new favorite show.
So for everybody that knows what's going on, they had a reboot of one of the most iconic 90s shows of all time, which is The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Fast forward to 2022, it's called Bel Air.
Right.
And we're going to show you a little sneak preview of what's going on.
It's crazy.
This time we're trying to make you forget who you are and where you came from. Don't let it do that. Damn!
Jeffrey Thompson, house manager.
Will!
Oh, Viv! 10 years is a long time.
Let me show you around.
Where them dimes at?
Hillary! Let's go find you something fit for a prince.
What do you think?
I made you look.
Yo, Uncle Bill! Glad you're safe. We'll talk later. Yo, is this really baby Ashley?
A long way from home, Mom.
Oh, Tim, how you been?
You know, driving. I hope one day we can talk about why you're really here.
Do you know why I'm here from Philly?
Scrap on the bull court. Got nasty.
Was it you?
Now some bad man from Philly, you want him to deal with you. Well, I moved mountains to get you here. So here's the story. Came to Bel Air for a better education. Simple. Be patient. Give this a real chance.
We have a different set of rules here, okay? If you want to do well, just keep your head down and follow my lead.
Whoa. Man, you know I'm a rep West Philly wherever I go. Yo, King, what's up, man? No love. Look around. These are my people.
What?
Now on, steer clear.
Welcome to Bel Air.
What the hell is my life?
Yo, chill out, bro.
Maybe Will just isn't cut out for this. Why are we working so hard to save a boy who doesn't want to be saved?
Because we owe it to him.
A real man takes responsibility for his actions. A real man knows when to let go of his pride and make the most out of a second chance.
Be the Will who charmed West Philly with his talent and swag.
Let the music diffuse all attention. Get out my face, you people so phony.
There's no going back.
Made you look. King of the town.
You know what I'm saying? So let me rewind that back. Like for those who, because I had the mic, so I was wild right quick. But the thing about it was that it came out February 13th. Came out that shit. Wow, the joint came out February 13th. That was a Super Bowl Sunday, and I think we had like episode 9 right now.
Damn, I only saw episode 1. Unfortunately, I gotta.
That's still a good
subscribe
episode,
to Peacock, I guess.
Well, I mean that's on Spin TV.
I know, but I don't have the
The steak, okay, that's selfish.
What?
No, he needs it more than I do.
Yeah. So
It's definitely different from Fresh Prince. It's
I like what I've seen so far.
Yeah, like it's very, very serious, and you know, Carlton here whole.
Carlton got a coke problem.
Coke
y'all.
problem.
Like let's
Sugar is his best friend.
I love the Hillary.
Yeah, I like.
I do too.
I love the Hillary. Like she cooking all that stuff. You know, the other
Yeah.
Hillary was different.
She got a body now.
Jeffrey is smooth as hell.
Jeffrey
He is straight.
Jeffrey dropping bags on people.
Yeah.
Jeffrey a killer, bro. When I saw
Right. He's smooth as hell.
Uncle Phil
Definitely,
looks like
right.
Tay Diggs stunt double.
Say what?
He said Uncle Phil could be Tay Diggs' stunt double, but I think that with like, I feel like what we grew up on, right? So,
right.
As long as they don't do like the mid-season Viv switch from
don't do that.
Like, listen, Peacock, don't do that. Like, we like what we got so far. I think that as far as you know, if them tackling a lot of things that's going on in today's society, like with Carlton, like Carlton. I think he feels from the pressure of what his dad is and everything like that. He has anxiety issues, which has him, snorting coke and crushed up Ritalin and Vicodin and shit like that. Now you laughing, but it's a real thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really love how they did Hillary because I think the depiction of her back in the old one was beautiful, but she was an airhead.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of like the stigma we trying to get to our queens coming up. Like, y'all are beautiful, y'all are smart. No matter what skin tone you are, you're beautiful and smart. So y'all always remember that. Ashley, this is a different Ashley. If y'all really, because she's exploring with the feminine side. What I want to get it right.
She likes girls.
She likes girls.
Yes.
And I think on this episode that I was just peeping a little bit of it, that her mom, like Aunt Viv, kind of caught on to it. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. And Will's gonna be Will.
But he could fight in this one.
Yeah.
Well, I only seen the first episode.
No.
What I seen, you know what I'm saying? He's not. He doesn't just talk shit and just
Yeah, like old Will.
And Duck. He throws punches.
You saw what he throws punches. He throws punches and he pulls out the scrap.
Yeah.
Dog.
He had to slam me on him.
Dirty joint too.
Yeah.
Serial number scratched off.
Right.
You feel me? But I mean, I think it was good because we got a lot of reboots going on.
Yeah.
And I think certain TV shows may not need to be touched because I swear I better not see a What's Happening reboot in 2022.
No, it won't be the same. We can't do that.
Going on the streets is there's gonna be a Martin one.
You can't do it.
But that was after Tommy passed, so it's like,
Can't do it.
Uncle Phil did too in real life.
right?
Yeah, but you just can't. I mean, it's certain class like
certain joints that
like you gotta have Martin sign off on that.
I mean, but
Right.
Fresh Prince is a classic too.
Right.
But I think doing it with a twist instead of trying to make it like another comedy is what makes it better.
Right.
'Cause I'll be honest. When I clicked the first episode, I was like, whoa, I was not expecting any of this.
Me either.
I was like, bravo to the soundtrack.
Right.
And what's the battle rap dude? The battle rap guy.
Easy the Block Captain. Shout out to Easy the
Yeah.
Block Captain. Yup. Easy the Block Captain from you all.
He's good.
Yeah, he was like the first.
I'm glad Hillary is not the black Kelly Bundy.
Yeah, I'm all for this Hillary.
I love.
She
I
stand
love
up for
this
herself and
Hillary.
everything. Yeah.
Ashley's, Ashley and Carlton is a C-band.
A what?
Cornball ass.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like at the same time, and I
Like
can't.
Carlton that we grew up on.
It was like a square.
He was a cornball too, but
he was a cornball, but Carlton was really a G if you look at it.
Hey, when they took him to Compton?
He survived Compton.
He did. Okay.
He survived 72 hours on Cobb Street.
Mm-hmm.
His low game was immaculate. Nobody has better polos than Carlton fucking Banks. That's documented.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When Will got shot, Carlton was the first one with the blicky.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think the Carlton on this new season, I mean, from what I've seen of the first episode, he just seemed like a hater.
Hold on.
So I got that right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Like, and here's my thing. And it's levels to this shit, right? You got motherfuckers that don't like you, and then you got motherfuckers that hate on you, and then you got motherfuckers that despise you.
Yeah.
These first, I want to say 4 episodes? No, 3.5.
3.5.
Because Carlton got it together. That you could tell that motherfucker despised
He was
Will.
not
Well,
hiding
he
it.
does.
From
He
the-
does.
From the jump, he wasn't hiding it.
We'll discuss why you're
really here, right?
Yeah,
right.
like he in his bag for that, but it's like, and I feel like, it's sad because you looking at family, like this is family,
Right.
like, and I feel like if you got family going, like you know what I'm saying, like you moving out of state, you trying to set your life together,
a whole nother
thing, a whole nother coast and things like that, and you got family problems. Like, yo, bro, like nigga wanted to go back to Philly and shit. You know
never wanted to leave.
And well, he had to leave because he was gonna get either he was gonna be on.
They're gonna murk his ass if he didn't.
Yeah, but in the '90s version, he had to leave like in a different way.
Right.
This one, he's about to get his ass tore the fuck up.
Right. They're gonna murk his ass.
Yeah, that 40 was gonna start hitting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "Hey, Will, pussy." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yo, he go grab the John." You know what I'm saying? But I think like when it comes to Bel Air, I say it's one of the best shows that I've seen in a very long time.
Right.
I think right now we have so much on TV, like from Power Force, Snowfall.
Atlanta just came back.
Yeah. What else?
I gotta check that out.
What else? I need me peace, fam. You got the food.
You got the food.
You're mad, man. You're mad.
I need me peace.
Gotta see that too.
Yeah. So it's like it's a lot on the TV and stuff. So, but it's just weird because like when you look at all these shows, every show like Power, Snowfall, Bel Air, Atlanta, Top Boy, they all have one thing in common. They show you like when they have their people, they give it like a family structure. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like, from Deshane and Sully to Leon and Franklin to Carlton and Will to Tommy and I want to say, can't say Ghost. They say Ghost dead, but he ain't dead. But Tommy and the Spanish chick, Lillian, Liliana.
Down with her.
You know what I'm saying? But they all show that joint. But we just want to know if blood is thicker than water.
Only in certain cases.
Yeah, and that's a fact. So we're gonna use that to say this. Like, so it was an interview that came out. Shout out to the guys from the Pivot Podcast, and this was like for me because I like sports a lot. This was like the first moment I've seen a piece of a sports only podcast from sports guys that go viral. Yeah, and I just want to touch on the thing right there is like, I feel like when you got people like your family, and that's who you're supposed to rely on. And I just felt like with trying to rely on all of that and what Michael Beasley was going through, like it was a lot. So so shooter, like so tell me like how you took that.
So I know I gave everybody in the room a timestamp to watch. I watched the whole interview.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many interviews will make me cry, but I cried during this interview because I saw a young black man crying for help.
Mm-hmm.
And it broke my heart to hear somebody in that position say, everybody my entire life, from my financial advisor down to my mother, has stolen money from me and has only wanted me or used me for money.
Yeah, but now he could only right now like trust his children.
The only people he trusts in the world is his kids right now. That's when I broke down.
Well, I think for me, the biggest thing that he said, and it hit, you could never explain $1 million problems to a person that never had $10.
Yeah.
But we gonna let y'all look at this. So here we go.
When you look at your career and the place that you've come from, you talk about, and the reason you were drafted where you were was about talent. And you say basketball is the only thing you love. Basketball is the only thing you think about. How did the perception?
Wrong because y'all.
I'm about to ask
y'all all think that I just fell on this talent. Like I don't sharpen myself. Like I don't work on. Like I don't think. Like I don't look at film. Y'all all see. I wanted to get tattoos because that's who I. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see me and make their own narrative, and I just shut up. I get around you and I get around you and I get around you, and I'm 3 different motherfuckers. 4 because I'm already here, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta sit there and watch a billion motherfuckers tell me what they think or what they did or what they would have did or what they are without hearing from me. And I gotta, you dig what I'm saying? And I'm forced to pick and choose what to say, when to say it, and why. And it's like that now. I ain't got nothing to lose.
But you can control your own narrative.
Now this old podcast, I just told my man, I just pulled up to this. I thought we was on some podcast chill on the couch. Bro, this ESPN. This ain't just what the fuck is you talking about? You can do this now.
Yeah.
When I first got into the motherfucking league, they had to take the fucking Twitter away from me because like I'm not these niggas. Like I've been me way before this basketball shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Well, I played down here in Miami, and I was down here when you got drafted, and I was down here, and we done been in the club together and all. And I was telling them about you. I was like, he's a real dude. Like he's
it
a
ain't
real
even
dude.
about being a real dude or a fake dude or I'm me. You dig what I'm saying? I can't be nothing else but me. I ain't real to you. I might be real to you. I might be fake to you. I ain't trying to make everybody else happy, but I got in trouble for that. You dig what I'm saying? Like I literally came in here with the world. Everything I did was on a microscope. Everything I did, wrong, right, or indifferent. And all I wanted to do was play basketball. Every time they said something up about me, I was in a fucking gym playing basketball. Every time they said I got pulled over with a bag of fucking weed, every time somebody fucking lied on me about something, well, I was in everybody. That's how I feel. And I sit there and I work 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 and I put hours in, I put hours in, I put hours in, and I watch everybody else make their own narrative. We ain't get this when I was young. They told us to shut the fuck up. 2008 coming in there, all we had is Twitter and Facebook. When you stepped wrong, it was up. I remember I walked in the fucking club and somebody was smoking a Black and Mild. Somebody tweeted about that shit. I went to the gym and I got in trouble for it like I had it in my fucking hand. Like I couldn't do shit. And now that it's your own narrative,
does it give you a place where you can speak freely?
No.
Why not?
When you've been in a place that's like turning around, like upside down for so long, how the you know when it's up? How you know what to say? How to say when you've been trying to be the right person for so many people? So how the fuck are you? And that's what I'm saying. My whole career, my whole fucking life. You asked me how I build relationships. I didn't know how to. Every year was something.
Okay. So I mean, I understand the clip didn't really give like a detailed thing about it but I think if y'all take a chance, y'all go ahead and look that up. It's on the Pivot on YouTube. Type up on YouTube and stuff like that.
Watch the whole 43-minute interview.
So I feel like the parts that I seen is like, all right. So those who know, Michael Beasley, he played for who was it? Kent State or something like that?
Kansas State.
He was the number 2 pick. And the number 1 pick of that draft was who?
Derrick Rose.
Okay, shout out Derrick Rose, by the way. And Michael Beasley is from where?
He's from DC.
Okay, and he's from the DMV area. Actually, regarded as one of the legends out here, like as far as balling and stuff. But I think once he dug into the interview a little bit more, it got to the point how he just felt he couldn't trust his family. And coming from like and I want people to definitely understand that, like, if you watch this interview and then you go rewind it back to go watch what's the documentary, Something in the Water, not confused with the festival,
the Pharrell joint.
Yeah, not to confuse with it's a documentary called Something in the Water, and it was based on all the DMV ballers that was in the NBA, and it was shot by it was funded by Kevin Garnett. So Kevin Durant. So the thing is that when you look at it, I think that you'll get a better understanding of how he came up. Now, personally, have y'all had any like family members try to
take from you?
Yeah, like try to
shit on you.
Shit on me, yes. Not take from you, but sometimes family will cut you worse than a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that over the years. They will talk shit behind your back, just like they're your enemy in the street. That's why. At one point, I used to buy family over everything, but then I got older. It's not.
Right.
I'm just, and everybody else may think I'm wrong, but just as I gotten older, family will talk shit about you, just like somebody you don't fuck with in the streets. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's just like
yeah,
someone that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like your family member is basically someone that someone else doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like they just. They're anybody else.
Right.
Just because they're your family doesn't mean that they're not a foul person.
They be your worst enemy sometimes. I learned that over the years.
They know everything your enemy doesn't know about you. Like your actual enemy that you might have encountered in the streets. Your family got secrets from the 80s and the 90s that if were to come out of the closet right now, boom. Your enemy just doesn't like you because of something. Your enemy might not like you if you're a man because you got the girl that he was too scared to talk to.
Right. And they'll be jealous of you.
Yeah.
Like family. Trust me. Like, not saying me, it's just like, just looking at other family situations, like you doing good, whatever they talk. Oh, she thinks she this because she that, or he think he that because he got
it's just like anybody. Blood don't matter.
Right, but I'm saying
it could be a close friend.
Right.
It could be family.
Right,
it could be a stranger. If they hating on you for whatever reason, or if they're just a miserable person.
Right.
And I think all three of y'all hit on all the chords, because it's like it's that envy and that jealousy shit.
Yeah.
And what people gotta understand is that we all got the same 24 hours though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's different when you are growing up, like you young, like a teenager and shit like that. Yeah, that's cool. But I think once you get to like you an adult, you can obtain the same shit I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot, like the one thing I don't like is that, yo, if we know that a person put in hard work,
right?
Yo, like I commend them, like yo,
give her flowers,
or her flowers,
flowers.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like on the back end, if I know you done did some sucker shit to get to where you at, I'm not.
I can't stand you.
I'm not. I can't. I can't stand. I can't. No sir.
Right.
Can't co-sign.
But I feel like with family, like I said, with me, like it's more like I was like my family big, like my family big as shit, and it's like I don't talk to all my cousins and my aunts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I do, it's all love, and I can tell it's love. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you kind of gotta, look at it from an aspect like you got other people that you may bring in through like you got people that can infiltrate your family and make shit go left, and have them putting you down and having your own blood believing it. Like I've been seeing scenarios where people will go follow other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, and not stick with their family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that shit come bite them in the ass. And then you would think that the family member gonna be mad. Nigga be like, nah, yo, like this is what I was telling you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that kind of happened to me when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Following behind a boy. And my family didn't like him. But I was like, I don't care. Right. But I wound up in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? Right. Being stupid, not listening to their advice or you know what I mean? So and they was probably looking at me like I was tripping, like I turned my back on them. You know what I'm saying? At that time, but that's lack of experience.
Like we grow up.
Like yo, you bugging, but you gotta learn.
Right.
And I feel like
lesson learned.
And I feel like at the same time is like there's been times that OG Lisel, like she like, and the thing about mothers and fathers, you know what I'm saying? And if you're lucky to have both in your life, you know what I'm saying, that's a great blessing.
Right.
But the thing that I learned about mothers, especially female mothers towards their sons, like, yo, all my people out there, listen to what your mother tell you when it comes to certain things, especially females.
Women. Yes.
The biggest thing, the biggest thing my mother told me, the biggest thing and the biggest game my mother told me when it came to women was like, if you want to know about a woman, ask a woman. And I think it was like a couple situations I done had in my lifetime, and she done called them shits down the middle before I even got the first baby.
Right.
She said, this ain't gonna work, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and do what you want to do anyway. And then I come back like, well, it didn't work. I told you, and this is why.
Right.
And then it's kind of like you sit at the darn TV watching ESPN and watching, you know how they do the X's and O's and shit. Like this would get fucked up at and everything like that. But
you ran left. When
you know, mothers with our sons, like me having a girl and a boy. Don't get me wrong, I love my daughter, but that boy, she better not break my son's heart. Like. I'm like, you gotta be smart just like me. I tell my son that shit all the time. My son is 8, had a little girlfriend. Like, he said, she's so bossy, she want to take everything from me. I said, she's not the one. I'm like, they broke up now. I'm like, she ain't the one. She's such a bossy around, something like that. But definitely, like, especially when you got like a child, that's gonna do something with themselves. You don't want them little hood rats preying on your boy. Yeah, because I be looking like, I already know my son gonna be a whole athlete and someone. I be looking like, she ain't the one. Like, I already know like what kind of girls he gonna attract. I'm gonna get that shit in the bed real early. I'm just saying. That's my only boy.
But it's funny like how we talking about like mothers, sons and daughters.
Right.
So let me bring this up, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy right here.
Wow, there's wild things going on in this world.
Transgender athletes in women's sports. Now, listen. This is where listen. My views are my views. This does not have no reflection of.
What's your disclaimer?
I gotta put up there. It has
please.
It has no ping on anybody that's sitting in this room.
We're not here to offend anybody.
No.
I'm speaking for myself, sir. So I feel like this. We got the woman that was a man. He at the time.
That person.
There you
go.
Placed last place and swimming in NCAA, right?
Every year he jumped. Every time he jumped in the water, he came in dead last.
All right. Came last.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, he becomes a she. He gets a gold medal.
He's number one. He's the number one rated swimmer.
She's the number one.
That person.
She's the number. She.
That person.
No, she. She is a she. She's a she now. But I'm saying this because Mike Tyson will be fucked up if he said, I identify as Michelle Tyson and I want to go into women's boxing. Right?
Dominate.
Oh shit.
So that'd be, listen, I'm gonna keep this all the way tall. I feel like this. Like it's a fucked up subject because when you got Caitlyn Jenner, that's spelled with a K, not a C, talking about, you know, I praise her. Of course, okay, Bruce, like chill out, bro. Like
she was once the fastest man in the world.
Caitlyn?
Caitlyn.
Yes.
Caitlyn has mad gold.
The Kardashian stepdaddy or stepmama, whatever. I don't know.
Stepmom.
Stepmom. Okay.
Like I kind of saw like it was like a picture from an ESPY award, and I think it was like Paul Pierce looking at Caitlyn Jenner like he's ready to risk it all, but.
Damn.
Nah, I gotta find it, but it was one, the internet don't lie, bro.
But Jay said that he read somewhere or something that Caitlyn actually agreed that the she, the other she, the swimming she.
No.
Should not be allowed to compete with. You know what I'm saying? Should not
I
have
read that
won
this
whatever.
Morning. Yeah, I read that
she
this
won.
morning.
Because she does have the upper hand, even though she. I don't. Hold on. So she now. But it's like you was born a man, so you got that upper strength, and you got that other person. You got that extra strength. I don't have.
She got testosterone. I know she still got testosterone.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the end of the day, it's like you hopping in that sport and taking it away from them women.
Yeah.
Now listen. We ain't seen nothing like that until we saw Joanna, man. Let's keep that a fucking fact, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Let's keep that a fucking fact. Back in like early early 2000s, yeah, we had the women dressing like men and the men dressing like women, but wasn't
competing.
But listen, Peaches and Darren. Peaches was the male name and Darren was the female name because it used to be Peter and Danielle. So they wasn't playing in each other's sports.
No, they weren't.
Now we running around here like, you know, I'm looking at Slim. I'm like, yo, Slim all the way.
Look like a man still.
Yo, like Slim, like remember?
Yo, he ain't got no nipples.
You know who he looked like?
Yes. Wait.
His father?
No.
We on the same wavelength.
From In Living Color?
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Oh,
with
the pigtails?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was her name?
No,
with the pigtails. Jim Carrey.
Wait. Hold on.
What was her name?
Dang.
God, what was her name?
It's right at the tip.
The baby.
She had that weird, with a little bikini top. She had that funny voice and she be living
hard.
Yeah.
Oh my!
What was her name? Oh
It's
my
like-
God! Yes.
Yeah, hold on, right.
I forgot that.
It's like,
That's him, not son. That's Duke right there.
Hold on.
That's Duke right there.
Hold on.
I forgot the name though.
Let's keep it a band. Like
That's
we go
Duke
right there,
right
like
there,
this,
son.
right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there, like that's what it is. But at the same time, it's like with that, it's like
Rain of Phelps has.
it's like my thing is like if you a female. If you a female, be a female. You know what I'm saying? If you a male, be a male. I just feel like you shouldn't be in the joint. You know what happened?
You still trying to think of the name?
Like what happened?
Damn. What is it?
Jim Carrey is right there. Vera DeMilo.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Vera DeMilo.
Okay, that's what it was.
But what I'm saying is like if you're a female, like I feel like whatever you're like, because I'm gonna bring back because I'm hold on. It's wild. Let me drink my.
Bring your ginger ale.
Yeah, hold on. Swap. Hold on. All right. So look, right. I just feel like Barry Bonds can't play softball
at all. LeBron James cannot go to the WNBA just because he put a wig on and said, "Hey, I'm having a period this week."
Oh God.
This week.
No cap. Like I get what you're saying, but like I think the subject is so much of a taboo.
It is
because it's like, all right, boom, and we don't want to come off like we shamming, like we really going in on that. I just feel as far as the sports field, the competitive edge when you put a transgender male, like in the field with women, like that are born women, it's a disadvantage.
It's not fair.
Yeah,
it's not fair.
You know what I'm saying?
It has
Right.
nothing to do with what you prefer to identify as. It's
Everything is so different now. Just like registering my kids for school, they had an option to check what they are.
That's crazy.
Like when I put my son like his after school program, it was like, you know, male, female, other, like elementary school.
Crazy.
Yeah, like you get to choose now. Yeah.
You
And
know
you gotta
what's
fill
real
all that
crazy,
stuff out
though?
now.
Because me being a heterosexual male, man, if I put my hands on either one of these women, I go to jail. But if I woke up in the morning and
I'm
said,
a girl.
I'm a bad light skinned bitch, but I'm about to
You
start.
can fight me?
I'm gonna start boxing now. I could knock him out and nothing to happen.
No.
And I got 2 nieces, and if a man wants to do karate, I mean not karate, but if a man wants to do gymnastics with my niece in the girls division, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Go tumble with the boys.
I mean, I feel like, and you right, but I
go tumble with the boys. That's no disrespect to, like.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And we all know this girl. We all know this female, like the female that was cool with all the boys in the hood, you know, all
the tomboy.
Tomboy. Do we look at her like she had a competitive edge? Because when we was all with her together playing sports with her, like preferably probably basketball, now she going on the court yanking everybody, like, cause some people probably try to flip it and look at that in the same light as this swimming shit, which is absolutely
No, that's totally different because she was still a girl.
Right.
Because I was tomboy. I played football with the boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tomboys, the girls that were tomboys, most tomboys.
I didn't identify as a boy.
Yeah,
no, I wasn't a boy. I still had dolls and stuff, but my best friend was a boy. And I just like the girls just got on my damn nerves. I'm not playing with these little girls. And I ain't like dressing none of that shit back in the day. Because I'm still a girl, but it's like I would play with the boys. I play Nintendo and all that shit. Like
if we date ourselves and go back to when that was prevalent, most tomboys were probably the only girl in the house outside of their mother. So they did whatever their brothers or their fathers.
See, I had all sisters and I wanted brothers, so that's probably why.
You rebelled.
Yeah, I was like, y'all get on my damn nerves. Like, I'm gonna go play with the boys. Like,
but most tomboys I know got mad kids now.
Well, damn.
I'm not saying I'm not like no, I'm kind of saying that to prove a point. Like, just because they played basketball or did what the boys didn't take away from them actually being girly girls.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, you have for one, when we were little, we weren't competing for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were just playing.
It was like roughhousing and stuff with the boys.
You have women's basketball, you have men's basketball competition, you know, competition wise as adults. That's totally different from playing on the block with your friends when you're little.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is so there. It just, like I said, I had dolls and stuff. Like, you know how the little girls had like the Barbie Jeeps and shit? I had the Bigfoot Jeep. The little blue joint. Yeah, like I had Ninja Turtles. I had little everything because I was just like the girls are too soft or something. I don't know. They like got on my nerves. I don't know. But I was just clean more to the boys.
It is totally unfair for a naturally born female to wake up one day and say, "Hey, I want to be a swimmer. I want to take up swimming and I want to do it competitively." And a naturally born male wakes up one day and says, "I'm tired of being in last place, so I'm about to tell y'all I'm a woman because it's free for me to do that now in the space we're living in." And then go dominate and break all of the women's NCAA records.
Yeah, nah.
I mean,
that's not fair.
I mean, it's not fair, but I feel like really though, like this is a sheet. Right, we will get back to this. This is a sheet, right? Mm-hmm. I guarantee you that sheet is not changing that same locker room as the women. I guarantee you that at the same time. That, you know, if shit go left, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to kind of look at shit like that, like, you know, like, I don't understand the psyche of it.
I don't either.
Because it's like, you know, like, I keep it a band. Like, I got a cousin, right? Mm-hmm. They're transgender.
Okay.
Right? But this is the thing. Love my cousin to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We knew what it was since he was 6.
Gotcha.
Like, we knew what it was. So this going like him, well, she growing up into what she is today. It's not a surprise to us.
But just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, where I said, like, we knew at like a younger age, like 6, 7, like we could see the feminine traits. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And how it was developing. But this motherfucker, right?
Yeah, he was like 21 already, right?
Yeah, he was 21 before he decided to.
Yeah.
And he'd already been coming in dead last.
Like my thing is, you've been, like you said, they've been coming in dead last to all these men. Dead last.
Dead last.
And then all of a sudden, the last year you go last, you want to make this jump to identify with transgenders. Now, here's my thing. I don't want people to trip, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta look at it like from this aspect. Like, is this man really going full-fledged with it? Because, like, you do gotta take hormone pills, and then, you know, once you start taking your little hormone pills, you start developing things, and, you know, your voice, you gonna start getting feminine, which not, well, you know, your voice don't, you know, you don't be like, hey, you be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
pills make you lose your Adam's apple, though.
No, I don't think so.
Do you lose, like, your strength?
I don't know. Like, these are things I don't know. Like, you gotta ask what the Marvel superheroes or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because today, even though Bruce is now Caitlyn, Bruce still got his twig and berries.
Right, and see that's another thing because
he's not competing athletically.
Right, but this is the bigger thing is that because you got a lot, like, even in the dating world. Disclaimer: ain't none of y'all get no. I compete. I'm like Spider-Man. I know all of this shit, right? Because I've seen the horror stories from transgender women, well, men that are women now, that have got with men, and they have drugged the relationship out, and when it's getting time to go be intimate with that partner, they find out that she is a he or was a he, and the next thing you got something that's real live on Fox 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think, like, I'm always gonna feel like since they started opening that door, that fourth door for like the transgenders, which I have nothing against. I'm just saying, just have all fairness when it comes to sports and everything else, because it's not fair. Like you can't take. I wouldn't I wouldn't want Mike Tyson to be Michelle Tyson and then say, "Hey, I'm going back to boxing. I want to box." You know what I'm saying? At 50 something years old and doing women fighting women, but you can't like you know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot, yo, because it's like, right, it's weird. Because like when
I wonder would that be supported? Because then it's like, well, he's also black.
The crazy thing, though, Nick, is there's a black female athlete, and she's just more
the track runner.
Yeah, the track runner, and they wanted her to take the pills to make herself less masculine, even though she's born a woman.
Yeah.
and she didn't do it, and they banned her from competing.
And you want to know why is that? Because
she's black.
Well, I'm not. We're not gonna say all that. We ain't gonna say that on Feed the Coach because she was black. All right, I seen what the picture looked like. All right, she did look masculine.
She looked masculine.
Like I don't like. She like put it like this. She might
Well, my thing
But
is,
there's an F on her birth.
like it.
There's an F on her birth.
She can't have how she look.
But here's the thing though. I feel like because where's she from?
I feel like she's African.
She's from Jamaica. I think she's from Jamaica, and that compete, and you forget if it's in track, which it is.
You're not gonna beat them in a foot race.
You're not beating. Listen.
Man or woman.
Yeah, you're not. But I felt like you are right that when it came down to it, like
they told a whole naturally born woman that you need to take these pills so you can be less dominant against these other
less
girls.
Dominant, not less masculine.
Right.
So you can be less dominant versus these other girls. And she said no. And got banned.
Well, I mean, it's just like the
and he woke up one morning and said, yo.
But that's like the same thing. But they banning people over the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you had the one chick that was taking roids. They ain't banned her, but they damn sure banned Sha'Carri for smoking weed.
You're talking about the little 15-year-old girl.
The little girl with the little track girl.
Yeah. So like, but
Sha'Carri smoking that blunt saved her from further embarrassment. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can crucify.
No. We all know that because, like I said, them Jamaican chicks wasn't playing, but because it was a lot of things she'd have got smoked and definitely got smoked in traffic. But speaking of traffic, it's the best damn ginger ale I had in my life.
Damn.
I swear to God, man.
It's life, ain't it?
Yo, Calgon, take me away. How about that?
And that's on life, mama.
But like we talking about sports. We talking about a lot of shit. We talking about everything. But let's
talk about those long roads travel.
Like what the fuck is going on with these truck drivers? And by the way, I am a truck driver. This is what I do. Well, not right now, but because I got a little situation going on. But I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Be back on these streets. But listen. All right. I understand that you have truck drivers that are company-based truck drivers. I understand that y'all have certain truck drivers that are owner-operators. Kudos to you. But Trump ain't coming back no time soon. All right.
Give it up.
Now.
Never coming back.
Like I don't think he's coming back, right?
I think he's never coming back.
But I feel like y'all trying to like hold up. First of all, like don't be holding up $4.95.
Hams.
Already bad.
Hold up. First, number two, don't hold up $2.95 or $3.95.
None of it. Or $95. None of it.
None of it.
Route 1, everything. Leave it alone.
Yeah,
stay in them country hick towns that y'all are from.
But hold up, but not every truck driver understands it. And like I said, I used to drive over the road. You know what I'm saying? I did like about 5 months of that shit. And it's a different type of lifestyle. Like you'll learn how to adapt to it real quick. Like eating out your cab, motherfucking hey, you look like, cause I had like a sleeper, I had a cabin.
So you had to join the back
in the back.
Yeah, I had that. So like with niggas I did that. Like I think out of 40, 50 states, 2 of them I can't touch because I haven't touched Alaska, Hawaii.
50 states?
It's 50 states. 51 if you count.
52.
I don't even know. It's one of them motherfuckers. But I think I've been to all of them through a truck. I think the most wildest one was like going to Maine. Like Maine. Like
Maine?
Yeah, fucking Maine, bro. Like
at the top of the globe?
Yeah, Maine.
I was at the top of the globe. I would not want to go to it's cold.
Man, cold as shit.
Right.
Listen, I was asleep, bro.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I drove up there, switched off, and then it was different. But like what I learned, like with the trucking shit, is like they like all truckers. They
got your own code.
They make the world go round. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how your shit get here. Like Amazon. All that. You know what I'm saying?
Get
the real hubby.
You know what I'm saying? Amazon and all of that.
Right.
And how people do that. But I just, woof.
Them MAGA truckers though, bro.
Nah, I just think you got to think because it's a code. Like the code is like you could tell, and that's predominantly the older truckers. Like that's sticking
That's
to that.
what I saw.
Yeah, that's the older
Right.
truckers. Like those be the ones that like they like because then the mindset because like I keep it a band like all my family members and on my mama's side. All my older cousins, they're truckers for real. Like, and I got 2 cousins that own trucking businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like they closing deals and shit. Like they made good money off that shit. So you looking at the black truckers and then the old school truckers that you was no disrespect, because you was calling them Hicks. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the ones with the
I'm only speaking for the ones that I saw personally.
Yeah, but then what you talking like from the like the ones that got the Confederate flags and shit like that.
Rednecks.
The rednecks. Yeah,
the rednecks.
But those are the older truckers. So but you got to think the mindset of that trucker.
And they're set in their ways.
That too.
Those.
But then when you look at the truckers, they like the older truckers. They treat them 18 wheelers like a cowboy.
Gold.
No, they treat them like a cowboy.
His horse
and a horse. So every
better
time,
than humans.
yo, yeah. So then they gotta
where I sleep, where I eat.
Man, listen. But yeah, they just gotta chill with that.
All I know is it took me 2 hours to get home from Tyson's Corner.
What day was this?
This was last weekend.
Was that in the sky?
Yeah, because they did area, right? And like I heard about
it, but
getting flipped off.
They had the whole shit blocked off. And it's
like for what?
Like,
you know what? Actually, I mean I know what it's for. Like the whole they're Trump supporters. They believe that they're what you call it? They're against the whole vaccine mandate. Right. But you know what? That is actually something I do agree with.
You can't force.
That's
I don't think they should force anybody.
Right. And that's what they are fighting against. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's.
But you hold no traffic. What did they accomplish?
Nigga,
riding around in circles.
Right around getting it.
Beeping your horn.
Right. What was the point?
Yeah,
How's that gonna...
but I feel like everybody got to understand this part too. And I agree with both of y'all. Actually, all three of you. You feel me? I feel like this. Y'all niggas holding up traffic ain't gonna stop COVID. My bad. The only thing that can stop COVID is Russia and Ukraine. So,
bing bong,
and that's what it did. Because like, look at it. Like, if their reason for holding up traffic is the vaccine mandate and all of that shit, we ain't heard nothing about nothing. All these numbers is mysteriously dropping.
Right.
Like, nigga, you don't need the booster, the Super Saiyan booster, the Kaioken booster.
In the supermarket.
Yeah. Like a nigga, look. That's man, listen, let me tell you something. Stories from
Are y'all vaccinated?
I got 1 shot.
No.
What's the second one?
I got 1 shot.
Nobody's vaccinated?
Hold up. Like Nas said, all I need is.
You are?
Because my mama said I couldn't come over no more if I ain't get vaccinated. That's the only reason why I got vaccinated.
No, but that's
I was against it. She was like, you're going to mess with our health.
No, that's cool.
So I got vaccinated in October.
But my thing is this, like, if you have and believe in the vaccine,
right,
then if you got the vaccine, shouldn't you be straight whether I got the vaccine or not?
That's
that part.
That's where
I was good at taking my vitamins.
That's what I believe.
And my sea moss.
But we all know.
Tom.
Tom.
All right, I'm gonna bring this one to you, right? If I was building a church, right, and I told you if you pay your tithes, we're gonna have this new church. What's that church on Route 1? So yeah, so that one that been there for that ain't been built in like 30 years, right?
The building fund is a hell of a drug.
What church is this? What church is this?
All right, I'm trying to get to it real quick. So no, now what you saying with the vaccine, and I understand it completely because like Nick's like the vaccine is like it's a touchy subject.
Oh yeah,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the way it was pushed is like
East Coast, West Coast beef.
Right.
Hold up, like you ain't vaccinated, nigga?
Yeah.
Yo, word? Hey, yo, go over there, yo.
Oh my
God. Like, hold up, like, no, this
like you got disease.
Yo, like,
like
I'm gonna keep it a band. The way the energy was going up outside. Oh, you not vaccinated? Oh, I can't fuck with you. But this nigga that's vaccinated that told on my mans, oh yeah, you can hang with us. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird energy. Like I said, all I needed was one shot.
I only did because my mama. Okay, so I use my parents' address for my kids to go to school to make life easier.
Bro, like, yo,
I do. And then my mom was like, "Oh, y'all come out here every day." And at the time, they didn't like approve for the little kids. But my mom was like, "No, you come to my house every day. You cannot come over. You're not vaccinated." I was like, "Mom, for real?" Like I had to, or like it was gonna mess up my morning routine. But I ain't getting the boosters because it messed me up the first couple of months. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be nasty. You know how we women we have our monthly. In November, I had a 10-day monthly. 10 days. Like I just gave birth. I said that shit, man. I'm be like this every fucking month. I'm like, it messed me up like that. Like,
my thing is, why do they treat you like you an alien if you like, yo, I ain't took it.
Yeah. My mom was like wilding out. She's like, you can't come over my house no more. I was like, for real?
Niggas.
They treat you like you going around and giving people the germ.
Yeah.
Like niggas.
Like, I wasn't gonna get it.
But see, now the joint that got me was like, yo. The shit that got me was like, no, like this, like I don't mean to be on my creep shit, right?
Oh God.
I was on my stroll thing. I ran across the joint on the Bang. If you know what the Bang is,
I know
what the Bang. You know what I'm saying? And then I might have saw one of these movies where you had the motherfuckers doing this shit with mask on. I said, hold up. You have no condom on. You just going that story, bro. But you want this motherfucker mask on? You got a mask on. Like what? Yo, make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. Like,
mask, no condoms.
Mask, no condoms.
Mask, no condoms. Like, bro, like, and this is like this was on the Hummy, cause like you know what I'm saying. This is on a Hummy, so I'm like, I'm just on the talk like, yo, I said, hold up. I look at the jaw. I said, bro, like he in mid stride, like
I scroll past.
You know what I'm saying? Like, got the mask
on, but no condoms.
He can't breathe.
Yeah, like I said, yo, make it make sense. This is how you know the economy was fucked up because they was pressed to put out pornography. With a mask on.
But no condoms.
No condoms.
No contraceptives.
No
birth control, no nothing.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine walking in the joint saying, "Yeah, Mr. So-and-so, Mr. Peabody, yeah, you're COVID free, but you know, gonorrhea just ate your ass up." You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? Like,
or they gonna bang you with it. You know, you got the gift that keeps on giving. It might go away for a second. That's okay. He'll be back. You wore your mask though, right?
Yeah, that shit weird.
Oh my God.
That shit
Somebody posted a meme like that. It was funny. They took like a whole bunch of STD tests and all the STDs was positive, but then COVID was negative. But she was like, "I'm good, y'all." It was like some type of meme.
Like COVID. They said like COVID gonna be here for a while. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just sanitize, wash your hands.
The flu's been here forever.
It's like they tried to give us with the swine flu years ago.
Even just the regular whatever flu.
I was never scared of COVID though. Like when it first happened, it was right.
Shit.
I was scared.
I was scared. No, I was not.
Had us in that damn Gomez residence out over the pot. Sniffing fucking.
You had regimens and shit.
Take it in. Take it in. Look, take it in. Take it in.
Wash your hands.
Nigga, look.
When it first happened, when it first happened, I went to a No Limit concert for my birthday. This is 2020, right?
Yeah.
Like we went on lockdown 2 weeks after my birthday.
Man, lockdown was listen.
Man, my friend was like, "Yo, we next to be around." I said, "Look, we didn't pay for these fucking tickets. We going to the No Limit concert." And we all know we had a good time. 2 weeks later, like we got like a call at work. Like it was like we only working 20 hours a week. We can't do this. We can't do that. Like I was never really like scared of it. Like I think like society kind of.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall.
I wasn't scared of it.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a bing. When that shit really started, I knew it was serious when they canceled WrestleMania. I was pissed, right?
Oh, they canceled the whole world.
So they canceled all that shit. Then we had to watch Michael Jordan in these damn 6 rings for a couple times.
And that's why you pay what you pay for shoes.
So look, right? Boom. I'm like, I'm at my job. That's how I work. I'm a man of many side hustles too. I'm hollering at me for some studio work too. But I feel like I was in the joint and I was like, yo, are we essential? That's the first thing I was thinking. Like, we essential. So we got the word that our branch up in Philly They was like, they essential. I said, so nigga, we lit. Like, we lit. So once we got the joint, like, yeah, we essential employees now. That's cool. But then they was talking about how they was going to work it down. And shout out to the people higher ups in our joint, because a lot of these good men took pay cuts to keep us on. You know, because you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, but bro, like, yo, it was just like during that whole time, like outside was like it felt like some third world shit. Like we
had curfews and shit.
Lovely.
That
was lovely.
So, question: what did y'all do when it first happened? What did y'all do to stay sane?
Easy.
What did you do?
Easy. We fed the culture.
I was watching y'all online.
See.
I did watch y'all.
See, here's the thing. It's like this is how it all really started down. Like we had the Goldman's residence, General and Knicks, right? Lady Knicks, we had that joint. So we got DJ Chaz. We all over there, right? We just talking shit. So this is when we seeing DJ D Nice and shit doing this shit. We was like, man, fuck that. Why don't we do some shit like that but play all local nigga shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, we put the blast out. We gonna do it. He's like, all right, we getting all the records. The first thing come in, me and the general talking. He like, hey, yo, that's a good ass idea, but what the fuck we gonna do with that?
Right.
I said, we gonna do it here.
Yeah, so was right here.
So we did it here.
I had special guests and everything.
Yeah, wait.
Let me say the guests I saw. Go ahead. What?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know what guest you saw.
Go ahead. You good?
Talking that first night. I don't know. I don't know nothing. So look, and they got nothing on me.
My name is Benny.
Listen, listen, nigga, listen. They ain't got nothing to do with me, right? So next thing you know, we did that, and that's how we did that. I kept saying, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know what special guest you saw. Hold on. Y'all, no, that was 10 for 10. That was 10 for 10.
You sure?
That was 10 for 10.
Okay.
That was 10 for 10.
Now this is my Romy's journey, right? 2019, me and my family go to Massanutten, the cabins for Christmas. My niece sneezed in my face the day after Christmas, right?
Were you scared?
No, I didn't know
nobody.
No,
it
was
2019.
Oh, 2019. Okay.
It was still called. They were still labeling it upper respiratory infection. So my niece sneezes in my face 2019, and she had a snot bubble. I wiped her nose, but instantly I was fucked up. Right. My birthday is January 19th.
Damn.
I did not get better until January 16th.
Damn.
Right? So I feel like I had this shit already. That was it.
Right.
But they was calling it an upper respiratory infection.
A lot of people went through that.
I believe we all had it. And we just don't know it.
I know I did.
And then a week later, Kobe dies.
That shit was crazy.
So I'm like, damn.
Right. It ain't been right ever since he died.
Crazy. The world really been fucked up ever since the week after my 40th birthday. Because that's the weekend that he died. Him and his daughter.
Yep.
And then like a month, your month is when they shut shit down.
Right after my No Limit concert.
Right.
Yep. Because I was like, no, we going to this concert. They was like, I was like, they ain't closing down, we going. And then right after that, they got shut down.
Man, we would just.
But if they don't, this is my thing. If they don't make, when's the last time anybody in this room took a chicken pox vax?
Shit, I don't know.
I had the chicken pox.
I had the chicken pox.
No, our children. Our children.
Oh.
Because I caught the chicken pox as an adult.
I caught it at like 12. I caught it later.
I caught chicken pox when I was 18 years old.
8 maybe.
That's normal. I caught it late. My little sister gave it to
18,
me.
right?
I caught it at 12.
I caught the chicken pox at 18, right?
Your mom ain't do the joint then.
Nah, to make everybody stay around you. Yeah, because our kids now didn't have chicken pox.
My baby brother Chico was at like
our
chicken
kids don't have
chicken pox catching like age or whatever. And he came home and gave that shit to me and my sister.
We all got
because what you got to think with the chicken pox how it was going was like, because like how it went with me was like when I think I caught the chicken pox when I was like 8, 7.
That's normal.
Yeah,
I caught it old.
Turn 19,
but the catch was like how it was back in the day. If a family member knew that you had the chicken pox,
they bring you around each other.
Yeah, you get this out the way.
We all get it together.
Like yo, get your ass over there.
Yeah.
But it's like I think like with the you said with
why this the only vaccine that they demanding that you take, or they ain't never threatened you to lose your job over any other shot that they had available for you to take.
Well, I ain't taking nothing else.
No, like I said, I mean, I think it's more with like population control.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, it goes back to the point like this: if you work and you still had to work through the pandemic,
yeah,
it was a different type of feel.
Yeah, it was.
Like, because I'm gonna keep it a band. Like, you look at the people that don't have these jobs, and it really put people that didn't have these ironclad jobs in a position to become hustlers.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, all right, first of all, shout out to every motherfucker that was out there slinging a goddamn dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I had some during the lockdown.
You know
Yes, God. The steak and cheese ones. Yes, God.
Right.
Yes.
And
them and the veggie joints.
Like
and the beef.
Because it got to a point. It got to a point where you had to become a hustler to find income.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I knew people like we was, and I ain't putting the right business out there, but we all know people that like, all right, we had the ABC store, closing at like crazy hours, like 5 o'clock. Like what type? Like
across the bridge. That didn't affect me.
But hold on, we're gonna travel there in a minute. So it was closing at 5, and remember that used to be the time back in the day. They used to close the ABC store early, like at 5 o'clock or something.
For real?
I think so.
I never knew that.
I think so. My fact, no. I'll take it back. No. So they used to close at like 8 or some shit, bullshit. Like
9.
But all right, so one of them times,
Yeah,
one of them back then.
It was 9.
So I know like they was closing them at 5 during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So the people that was working, they couldn't get their bottles. It wasn't in no traffic, but depending on where you work. So then you had people that was going across the bridge, firing the big cases from the bridge, coming through the shit with that. Then you had the motherfucking the bingo games. The little
bingo was lit during the bingo was lit during the pandemic.
Like how niggas was doing bingo games and all types of shit. Cash App was popping. TikTok.
Yes.
Yo. First of all, like that, I blame pandemic for TikTok. Some of y'all niggas don't need to be doing TikToks. Let them kids do them shit.
Leave that to the kids, man.
Number 2. Number 4, number 3. All right, well, I'm one of them joints, but I just feel like with the pandemic, it was a different type of vibe, and I feel like, with the MAGA truckers and everything, like they trying to with the vaccine. It's like, look, I'm like this. I got a vaccine shot because, what I'm saying, my mom, she's older, my father, she's older, and I'm on the same type of time that show was on. I'm not the type of person that's gonna beat down your face and be like, oh, why'd you get it? Oh, you this, you like
Hold on. I gotta say this. Like, to me, during that time, I always felt like the ones who were pro-vaccine were the hard ones, like the religiously, like, if you don't get it, I'm not fucking with you.
Right.
The ones who didn't want the vaccine didn't care whether you got the vaccine or not. You know what I'm saying? If that's your choice.
I still don't care. Just my mother made me. Listen, she said I couldn't come over, and I go over every day.
Listen, the way they was carrying it, a motherfucker could have came in your crib, stole your 75-inch TV in front of you. They wouldn't have gave a fuck because they was vaccinated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the wildest shit.
Like my mother started being so extra. She made me so mad. I love her. She was like, I was going to Bahama Breeze to go celebrate with my homegirls.
Did you wear your mask?
Yes. But she was like, I said, can you watch Jalen so I can go to Bahama Breeze? I'll be back here. She was like, and she called me, are you vaccinated? And at the time, they hadn't passed the one for the kids. My son is not vaccinated. I was like, no. Well, you're messing with my health. I was like, Mom, like, my mother was like so extra. I said, fine, I'll take him with me. But my dad was like, that don't make no sense.
Like,
you gonna let him be subjected to more people?
Out here eating every part of the pig, but if you don't got that shot,
niggas out here eating pussy and ass. Talking about you got that shot. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
eating human booty hole.
Oh my god!
I was always pro mask. I would say that.
Okay. Yeah.
Whether you had the mask on or not, I'm not gonna like. I've seen, and this is like later on. This is like.
Let me ask you a question. You pro mask, right?
I mean,
no, you pro mask, right?
Yeah.
Tell me the most fucked up mask you seen when we was going through the pandemic. Who like
probably mine. Because I was pro mask. I'm wearing my damn mask. I don't care. Like, I mean, like makeup, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was buying the black ones off of Amazon. I bought like 100
I
of them.
had all different kinds.
Because it was messing up my lip gloss and stuff. The mask.
But
it was.
But go ahead, China. Go ahead, next question.
I've seen, like, even toward the end, this was only maybe like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm pro-mask, like, but it's mainly for myself. Like, I'm gonna wear my mask, and I prefer, and I've always voiced that my family, if you're out around people in closed doors, wear your mask so you don't bring it back home.
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? But I mean, I know there's like questions about whether even the mask whether even works, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, just like a couple months ago, I seen in Giant this it was like two Spanish guys, right? It looked like a father and a son or something, and they were at the customer service desk, no mask, right? I had my mask on, but then this other guy who had a mask on felt that it was his duty to be like, you know, you're supposed to be wearing a mask. That type of thing, like,
I'm not
to me, that's like harassment.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying? Like, you got your mask on, just like with the vaccine. You got your vaccine,
right.
You got your mask on. Stop worrying about what other people
everybody else is doing.
That's Matt. So today, in Feed the Culture, we have a word of the day: mask harassment. Okay? All right. If you don't see me with my mask, it is not your due diligence to say "RO." You don't have your mask on today.
6, wear your mask.
But some people mask like they got STDs.
Relax.
What?
Relax.
For real.
Relax.
I've seen regular masks that were discolored because they've been wearing the same. So that's not going to do anything if you're not changing the mask out or washing the mask.
I'm going to keep it a bed.
They had STDs in masks.
I'm going to keep it a bed. I remember when the clubs was open. I remember when the clubs opened back then. Me, the guys, we go to Babylon, right? On Thursday night, right? So we're there. Everybody got their mask on and shit. I might have seen one nigga, his whole fit correlated with the mask he had on. So it got me. And let me put this disclaimer out here. Gucci didn't endorse those masks, my nigga.
At all.
So, like, that mask you got on, you didn't cop it from Neiman's. You ain't copy from Saks.
Chinatown.
You copy from, you know what I mean, the Umbach place. You feel me? But like, I'm in the joint, and I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying with the mask. But look, though, I think we got a lot going on because we talking about this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So look, we got to get it the fuck up out of here real quick. But check this out. Look, everybody, yo, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all for supporting the podcast, supporting the visuals, supporting everything, the mix shows and all that stuff. But look, it's your boy R.O.
It's your man, Six Shooter.
Lady Nick.
Your girl, Shell.
And this is Feed the Culture Mix Show. Make sure y'all catch us on all streaming platforms that host podcasts and on YouTube as well. We out.